Okay, we got numbers right above it. See, and all these connect, just like that living chord we was reading about in the circle 7. This that living chord. 144 knots on it. So numbers, Sufa 28, the numbers, Al Mu Si. Al Mu Si. One, O you who believe, let it be said, Al Mu Si. The numbers. The numbers. Yes. 3, in the 26th name of Allah, the one, the absolute, the almighty. Whether it be the number 1 or the number 0 or the number infinity. All law is all numbers.
Law is all law.
It's all numbers. Now that's beautiful to know. Whether it be real numbers that you can count or spiritual numbers. That's what's in your mind. 1 thought, 2 thoughts. Spiritual numbers. 9, the world of Allah may be expressed in numbers. Now this is where we gotta update our whole system when it comes to magic, because this is what they use. The number 1 magic form of magic is numbers. And it's just as they saying right here, they figured it out through study that things can be expressed in numbers. So the whole thing that we are experiencing called reality is built from numbers. So this is why Social Security is a number. This has nothing to do with righteousness and wisdom. This has to do with magic and the art of what they call, these magicians, they love to use something called numerology. In sophisticated terms, they call it gematria. So in gematria, this is how they govern the earth. This is what the elite use, who they would say the Illuminati is. But everything that we do, some 7 days, 9 to 5, 24, military time, all this is them using magic, the art of numerology, to entrap the souls into their reality. This is where we have to learn about numbers on the opposite end, how they used against us. And this is why money is considered numbers. So that's another high form of magic and sorcery. 10, look to thy body there to find the mystic number it contains. See, that's the greatest number. It's not what's in the bank account. It's how much you know of yourself. Can you just number things off about yourself that was not known to you? The mystic number, so keep that in mind. 11, we are one. We are one. Born from a sacred union of 2. This is where we got to understand 1. And it said, born from a sacred union of 2, legs and hands. Arm, leg, arm. This split right here, this sacred union born from the 1. This is why we don't have 2 heads. Because you have 1 head. That 1 head is showing you the governor of all governments, the rulers of all rules, the kings of all kings. It's not a man outside of you. It's your own self as your own CEO over your own corporation called your body, your corpus. So they've been using this science. This is what I'm saying about this is how they've been so rich. Because they've been using high metaphysical sciences to castrate the people and leave them in physical ignorance. So wisdom is metaphysical. Ignorance is physical. So now as we keep moving forward, we got number 12. Our head, just mention our head, to our limbs, to our toes. That's the one in the pair. 13. Thus, where spirit joins flesh and life flows. This is what they call spirit and matter coming together and life flows. See, and life is water. So we must understand that in order for us to flow, we must stay clean as water. Otherwise, the life will get stopped up. The river of life get clogged up. 14, so the tree of life puts forth. There it goes. We don't want the tree of life getting clogged up. So the tree of life comes from the spirit and the flesh joining together. This is why it's called the tree of life. The tree is your flesh and life is the spirit. And so life flows when these two come together. 14. So the tree of life puts forth. The Greeks did not discover it. The tree of life or numbers, the Greeks did not discover it. But were true when they said the universe is numbers. But were true when they said the universe is numbers. So let's keep that in mind. That's just the last one. 17. Allah is indeed the master of numbers. So once again, we have wisdom being the master of everything. And Allah is the father of wisdom and its source. So we went through the cure. Mm-hmm. So how do you cure? You cure by numbers. Mm-hmm. How do you speak poetically? By speaking the cure. This is the knowledge of today and the lessons we glean from wisdom in each sufa, which is the characters of wisdom. So how wisdom is characteristics of wisdom, we are provided by the gift. As it said, it's a sacred union for the life and spirit to come together as matter, flesh. It's also a beautiful union for us to relate ourselves to the greatest point of ourselves. So it's a lot going on. We have been flooded with numbers. Mm-hmm. So ever since we came into this world. Mm-hmm. And that's how they've been controlling us through pay wages. That's numbers. That's right. Salaries, that's numbers. That's right. Incentives, these are numbers. Mm-hmm. The law is all numbers. Yep. So it's no use of getting lost in any number. From 1 to infinity. Mm-hmm. From 0 to nothing. All these belongs to our Creator. Yep. Our divine Creator. Divine Creator. Yeah, so our people can now understand that the cure is all within them.
Yeah. And not having to go, you thinking about going to the drugstore to get drugs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just see how they set us up.
Yeah.
For failure.
Yeah.
And we got to be conscious of who we listening to at this stage in time.
Mm-hmm. We really do.
It's really only when our backs are against the wall, when you feel like you're at the most ultimate pain, you feel like you can't do anything else, that's when they go to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but we're not really trying everything that we can do for self. With all the therapeutics that we know, with all the wisdom that we have gained, we ain't putting it, it's like all those thoughts go out the window when it's life or death right now. You trying to go to the quickest fix.
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to take responsibility for what self has done? Because we got to first seek out what the illness is. What's the cause of this illness? That's number one. We're not doing that. Now we're going to somebody else that don't even be with you 24/7 to ask them what you done did to cause it.
Great boys. Mm-hmm.
You know what you've done already. You don't need someone to tell you. And you've been in your body forever. How long has you've been in your body? You should have been aware now to know what you putting in there, what you swallowing, whatever was causing these things in your body. Be more attentive to it.
Yeah. To the signs the body giving.
Yeah. Just letting you know.
Yep, it's letting us know.
But you ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want life, then you will. That's what I would say. If you want to live in harmony and pain free, then you will. And people have got conditioned to the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love to take your medicine for it.
Right, and now you can take that quick swallow.
Yeah. They done made it addictive. Some of these medicines and things like the opioids and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's cocaine.
They have no modesty. They have no respect for it at that point.
Yeah, about that time, it's too late. Especially if you still got the same habits. You can't do nothing but really rely on the pill. Because you want to stay in the same habits.
Yeah, I see this every day.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's good for those who serve that purpose. At least they ain't in pain when they take it. Yeah, they're going to have to keep getting refills and get side effects.
They're not getting the cause of all the pain.
Right, they ain't at the root.
Family issues,
Right.
Work issues, all these things they got as issues outside of them. They're not finding out the cause of it first and dealing with that cause, handling that cause, changing, making change.
Yeah. Lack of study, our people shall be destroyed. And that's what's happened. For a lack of study, our people are destroyed. I ain't seen none of our people be destroyed just in 36 years. Just to see that many people destroyed off just health and just mental illness. That's enough to grab my attention. And to see that I want my life different. And so that's what I mean by having your own existence. Just because someone else is going through that don't make you go through it. It don't matter if it's hereditary or not.
And that's where I be looking at it, because I'm not locked on no hereditary. Like my daddy had it, and I'm gonna have it. I don't think like that. I don't think like that.
Yeah, that's a good practice. Well, guess we'll get ready to. Any last remaining remarks? We get ready to close our Sufyan council meeting. Hope all enjoyed. If not, you can press the playback. We have the Sufyan on the screen. So you'll see all the lessons there as you press replay. So we finna close out. We close out in eternal love and KOS. In the name of Allah. Wadu.